Hey all, Tabs here. Welcome back to the zoo. So I hope you enjoyed that time lapse there. It's a slightly different style to how I usually do them. So thought I'd give it a go. Do let me know if you enjoyed it or not. Like or dislike to let me know. So yeah, this is it in situ. I put it down. You obviously developed the foliage and stuff around it. So we're now kind of, if I just kind of zoom back over here. We are at the end of this path, so I was really sort of keen to make sure I might just pause it actually because these guys are going to lag me out a little bit, but yeah, I was really keen to make sure that the view from this point was really good. So you got this nice clear view of the tower and the door and everything. So if we come down the path now, so this is all, I'm really happy with the way this is kind of all come together now. I really like the fact that they kind of split level path thing. I think I'm going to use that more often. So yeah, just paved this out, gone with a really sort of simple paving slab and thing here. This goes off back towards the staff facilities. That's the back of the medical centre there, and the sort of quarantine pods enclosures. And then yeah, so lots of foliage. Yeah, some raised beds. Let's just zoom out a bit and give you a better look. Yeah, so the big addition that I did that wasn't in the time lapse was actually kind of this idea of it being like a modern, modern kind of extension onto this old building. So sort of practical terms, how you use this sort of size building to handle kind of modern requirements. So I just added this really sort of quite simple structure at the back here. This has got paths all laid through it, so they will, they'll queue eventually all through this. It's pretty. I sort of stopped going too far with this because I felt like it didn't really need that much in there. But yeah, so you've got the obviously now, as you saw in the time lapse, you've got this kind of bit that they will path in here and use this as refreshments and things. I think these guys just have yet. And then this is where the actual, the path starts to go up to this queue line, and then you're in the queue line to go to the train. And I did just kind of cobble in, a track and things. So this isn't really, I'll show you this, but this is by no means kind of the finished product, but just to get them actually using the train and the train running and things, I just put a small habitat in over there, which is nothing special. I'm not going to show you. And then I have this thing way off in the distance that I've had for a while, which is the lines and stuff, which again is not really, these are not like proper habitats. They're just kind of temporary things to get some people moving and get guests moving through the park. So yeah, happy with the way that came out. As I said, it was a slightly different sort of building for me. Lots of kind of customization and features and things. This is probably definitely the most developed building I've done, which really happy with it. So I think now in terms of kind of next steps on this, obviously we started working on the I think the last episode was this mandrill habitat. And we've got the tunnels to do for this, so we're going to use that overwalk tunnel. I think I'm kind of getting to the point where I want to round this zoo up, or close this zoo out. It's getting pretty big, and there's obviously loads more I can do with it. But to be honest, I feel like I've been doing this zoo this same zoo since the start, or since the proper release, and I'm just mainly just the fact that I think I've learned a lot about the game and I'm ready to kind of move on, and there's things about this zoo that I don't like. So I think maybe we're going to pause. I think I'm probably going to try and kind of finish this centre section out, because this is all kind of this area here, and then the waterway, and then this, what I've started over here with this is probably going to be finished out. And I think maybe I'm just going to leave the other side of the water for now. Yeah, I just want to get to a place where it kind of feels like it's a bit more complete. I mean, it's pretty big already. There's not loads of different habitats in here, but I think this is something that you notice. Some of the bigger, more experienced Planet Coaster players realised fairly early on to not make their zoos like, not try and make a single zoo that has every animal in it, because it just gets so enormous and actually gets a bit too laggy, and you just end up with problem in the kind of the piece count, all that sort of stuff. So we have got quite a bit of work to do. I'm not sure if the next episode is going to be on this franchise zoo. I may well try and do a couple of little like mini side projects, just to kind of get some further creativity going, I think. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Do let me know if you want to ask any questions about how I did the video or anything like that. It's all pretty straightforward, but hopefully I haven't actually seen anyone else using that method, so hopefully it's something new. And yeah, so I shall catch you guys on the next one. Take it easy.